they are. For example, they might have told their riders, when you see our bus, you're 2.5 kilometres from the line. That's how pro teams think. 2.1 now.
We've just got one more left-hand bend of the roundabout, and then we're almost 1.5 kilometres of perfectly straight road all the way to the finish.
Saxo. Nicholas Roach would be in the sprint here if he could snatch a bonus. It would be a great day. 2 kilometres to go. There's an awful lot of riders can take this stage out now. You know, this is the first real sprint we've seen since we left Madrid, since we left the start over 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah, fortunately a lot of the main sprinters are not there, but we do know we've got Farah, Bosenhagen and Richesi.
Well, this looks like Tirolongo has gone again for Astana here. A final show from him, and again being chased down by Lampre. There's no more days for the sprinters now until Madrid on Sunday. We've now got a series of 3 mountain top finishes. And Xavier Zandio has taken him into 1,300 metres from the finishing line here. The man from Sky is looking over his shoulder because he's looking for the whereabouts of Edward Bosenhagen, his teammate. Well, he's 4th in line there as they come up on the back wheel now of Zandio. We're going to hit the kilometre banner. And Zandio doesn't really want to be on the front now because he's taking the wrong man to the line here. But still, Bosenhagen is perfectly poised, but he's going to find some sprinters up against him now because Tyler Farrar is still in this sprint here to the line. Now, as they start to make the move up towards the line, the rider in orange there is Pablo Ertazon, the sprinter on Euskadel Euskati. Zandio still got second wheel behind the Endura rider. Now a break on the left, and that is from the Belkin team, and it looks like Bauke Mollema. Mollema has gone early and he's caught them off guard here because they're all looking at each other. Nobody is taking up the chase. That is giving valuable meters to Bauke Mollema now. And caught on the right, the man in black, Bosenhagen, feels it's too far to go to the finish. Ertazan makes his move, tries to get a reaction. Johan van Summeren is taking up the chase, but really he should be in front of Tyler Farrar, his teammate, who is still too far back here as Bauke Mollema now makes his run for the line. I think he's done this. This will be an incredible result for Bauke Mollema. Once finished 4th in the Vuelta a España overall. Mollema goes towards the line. Now comes the run from Bosenhagen, but it's all too late. Richesi on his shoulder, Farrar on the far right, and as he crosses the line, it will be Bosenhagen, Richesi and Tyler Farrar, and I think also there Fabian Cancellara, all behind Bauke Mollema. He really caught them out. Just look at that. How has he turned this welter around? He was a real challenger in the Tour, but he's never been a challenger in this race, so he's got himself a stage win, and he outwitted all of the sprinters today. Well done, Bauke Mollema.
Yeah, a good little move. There's a lot of hesitancy when he went there. Again, it just showed you the tired legs. None of the sprinters like Bosenhagen or Tyler Farrar had enough teammates to take it up and control it.
Now the clock is still counting. This is the race for line. Teammates of Thibaut Pinot trying to bring him to the line, save every second, but there's no doubt today that Nicholas Roach will move up into 5th place overall in the race. And the big loser there will be indeed Pozzovivo, and he's a big loss too. 1 minute and 30 seconds conceded to the front of the race there. A little bit less. They might give Bauke Mollema a 1 second advantage on the line.
No timeable gap on the line in the end for Bauke Mollema, not that he'll care about that. The group behind him got the same time, but it was the placings that mattered for the sprint, and it was Bosenhagen, Richesi, Farrar and Cancellara filling out the top 5. Time did start to matter a bit further back. Roach, Nibali, Valverde, Horner and Rodriguez all finished on the same time as the winner. Thibaut Pinot and Domenico Pozzovivo didn't and lost 91 seconds, which was more than enough for Nicholas Roach to overtake the Italian and move into 5th place thanks to his team's work in the wind.
There's so much chaos in those moments that you don't know who is where, so the plan was to go as hard as possible and kind of check out after once the thing is split to pieces if it did. So obviously when we knew that initially we only knew that Pozzovivo was behind, which is good enough, and then we heard that Thibaut Pinot was behind as well, and wow, did you see the effort the guys put in? I mean, There's so much dedication that they put for me. I'm so humbled, you know, it's like, it's amazing.
Now, talking of teams, Belkin barely have one. Only 4 of them left in the race. 3 were on the right side of the split, and 1 made the winning move.
I knew this was my only chance to win this stage, and to be honest, all day I was thinking about an attack in the last K, because I knew with the climb at the 8K before the finish, the peloton was not going to be really big. But now, because of the echelons and the wind, it was already a really small group, and we were there with 3 guys, and we were only with 4 in the race, so I think we did a great job. And last K, I was suffering so much, but I was just thinking, yeah, this is my chance, and I have to take it.
Nicholas Roach, meanwhile, true to his word, is creating chances, and as a result, he's up to 5th with a lead of 1 minute and 16 seconds now over Domenico Pozzovivo. Thibaut Pinot lost time too on the man behind him, Leopold Koenig, but holds on to 7th by 9